live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
So did you see Michael Jordan's interview last night with Mike Tirico at Mike's house?
I saw what Buki sent me.
Yeah, I saw about 3.5 minutes of the clip that Buki sent.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see Michael Jordan. I have to admit, it was cool just to see Mike on an NBA broadcast.
They got him he got his, and I'm sure it's her first time or his first time dealing with Mike. Got a little heavy on the makeup.
He was dark as hell.
Yeah, he got a little heavy on the makeup. And I get it. That, when you're dealing with a makeup artist dealing with a new person. Remember it happened to Shannon Sharp when he first went to First Take?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he look like a black guy in blackface?
It looked weird. It looked weird. They got to work. I mean, if they're going to do this often, she got to work on her. He or she, who knows? Got to work on that. Mike looked weird.
Yeah, and it also
He looked like he was getting ready for a casket.
It accentuated. Yeah, he looked like he'd been embalmed and getting ready for the casket. Because Mike's kind of fat these days. Mike's put on weight. And it also accentuated the yellow hue in his eyes. Mike has yellowish eyes.
That's dark liquor and pork.
Well, that's okay. Why do you just assume that? Why do you racially profile Michael Jordan?
That's what I've read
Dark
about yellow eyes.
Pork. Well, he is swollen, which would mean he's eating a lot of red meat.
Come on, man.
Got too much salt in his system.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Mike's got really yellow tinted eyes.
Yeah, I love bacon, but my blood pressure
You can't let the eyes get yellow on you. Good morning. It is In the Building. It is show number 430 of Said In the Building from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios.
It says yellow eyes, liver problems, or bile duct obstruction, gallstones, tumors, pancreatitis.
Now,
inflammation.
African American people also are susceptible to having yellow tinted eyes as they get older.
Right.
Especially darker skin.
For
and
sure.
Mike's dark.
Yeah.
He looked like charcoal on the broadcast, but that was not his fault.
Mike has his own tequila. Drink some of that tequila, bro.
Yeah.
Get off that bourbon. I love the bourbon too, but every now and then you got to mix in that additive-free tequila.
Yeah, light-colored liquor is the best. All right, it was cool. That was interesting.
It was good.
I wasn't sure.
Tirico did a good job too.
Yeah, it was great. So now I want to see Mike's work. I want to go see you go out to the field and do an interview. Not just to sit down about you shooting free throws at some dude's house that you rented.
Mike ain't gonna do it.
Mike's still
Mike
very
gonna do
confident.
what he wants.
I like how he told Mike, like Tirico's like, when's the last time you played? He's like, years.
I ain't tearing my Achilles.
Tirico's like, come on. Mike's so fucking competitive still.
Right.
At 60 years old.
Very.
That it's like, I'm not gonna go shoot hoops because I can't be what I was.
I can't win.
So why would I do that?
Right.
And I don't want to blow my Achilles tendon out.
All of my buddies my age that try and still play ball, because it's the best cardio and it's fun cardio.
Right.
They've all torn their Achilles.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All of them.
Not good. Not good.
All of them. And it's not an ACL. It's not a hamstring. It's that Achilles. I don't know if the Achilles deteriorates from explosive movements, but I don't want no part of that.
So Mike, he rented a condo at the Ryder Cup because he's such a golf fan.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows up to the house, and the guy greets him, gives him the keys and all that kind of thing. And the guy's like, Mike, I have a hoop in the back. I will do whatever you want if you'll just go shoot a free throw on my basket. So I can tell all my neighbors that you took a shot. He's like, you saw the unit. Mike's like, well, I already paid the guy. He's probably some billionaire. So Mike's like, fine. So he goes out and shoots a free. It says he was nervous that he was going to miss in front of the dude and his kid.
F off.
That's how competitive he is.
He caught Mike on a good day because Mike has no problem telling you to F off.
Right.
He caught Mike on a good day.
He's probably some billionaire guy who supports Mike's companies or whatever.
Yeah,
he didn't say who the guy was that he rented the house from.
Right.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool to see Mike. It was cool to have it on NBC. John Tesh played a live version of Round Ball Rock.
You sent that to me. That was cool.
On the Today Show. So so 17-year-old me, I felt like that. I felt like Mike Taylor Jr. second base again, watching Michael Jordan do interviews on NBC as they got ready for a NBA doubleheader. That saw the OKC Thunder, the defending champs, get their rings and then beat Houston in double overtime without Jalen Williams, who's still nursing a bum wrist. And they still boo Kevin Durant. After all these years, KD still gets booed. 9 years since he left, they still boo him up and down the arena in OKC.
In true KD fashion,
Mark D, the coach of the Thunder, did not go take the mic and tell the Thunder crowd to stop booing KD. That's been done here, but not up there. No, he didn't do that. He let it happen.
Did you see KD boo them back?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. KD's KD. It's funny.
Great game.
Yeah, and it sucks because, as a Spurs fan, I don't want I'm torn. The Spurs fan in me does not want the Rockets to be really good because they're standing in the way of the Spurs. But the basketball fan in me thinks it's great when all three teams in the state of Texas are good.
Yes.
That's why I hope Dallas is going to get good again because it's so much better. I want us to get good again. It's so much better when the three teams in the state of Texas are good. The rivalries, the fan bases talking shit, bagging on cities. It's great. Like when Dallas came into town, when they had Dirk and Steve Nash, and that
was awesome.
There was an aura. When I was in Dallas covering the Mavericks, when the Spurs would come into town, the air was different.
Yeah,
it was different. And I would like the
Rockets,
Dirty
River.
I'd like to have the same thing when the Rockets
stuck up assholes.
Yeah, I saw Cuban at the fucking. We're going to bash on Cuban.
You're humid ass Houston.
We found out where Cuban's playing. Where he's staying, what hotel he's in. It's great. I love that stuff. And there's a genuine threat. And when they show up, you're worried they're going to beat you, and that makes it for more fun. And my Rockets expectations have been tempered a bit, I guess, because Fred VanVleet, who is one of my favorite players in the league, is out for the year. Tore his knee up, and that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
So the Rockets will not have him all season. They take OKC to double overtime last night, but the Thunder wind up winning by a point.
The Thunder's ability to get stops on demands when they really need one, they all like to play defense. You know what I mean? Like, they enjoy it.
Yeah.
And Caruso, he's on my all-white boy team. I love Alex Caruso.
Who is on your all-white boy team?
Let me put that together for you. Okay. And let's do that segment. But Caruso.
You don't want to admit it, but Cooper will be
Cooper's on there.
Is he already?
Yeah,
okay, we've made room for him. Okay,
Cooper's
good,
on
good.
there. But Caruso is in my starting five because I need him to guard the best guard every night.
You know who's not on that? Reed Shepard.
Who?
Reed Shepard.
No, Rudy.
Yeah, not on my starting five. I do love Reed, but Reed. The thing about Reed, I like what Reed brings to that team, but Reed also is smart enough to understand I'm not the one that's supposed to be shooting the ball, so he gets out there a little passive. Reed will show you who he is when KD needs rest and Amon is out, and he'll have his moment. He understands what his role is. His role is not to get out there and be what he can be. As who was that? I forget. Norris Cole had 3-4 games with the Heat where he was averaging 20. And then he finally had his off game, and Spo called him in and he was like, hey, let me show you this. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. He said, you got LeBron James standing in the corner. He said, you got Dwayne Wade standing the other, and you got Chris Bosh down in the post, and you're dribble, crossover, pulling up.
Yeah.
That's not what we want. And regardless if you got 20, that's not a better option. Reed understands that.
Jose, is Grady Dick on your all-white team?
No, he sucks.
I'm surprised.
Dick and Ball. Black Dick. White Dick. Everybody wants to take a picture with Dick.
That's a good jersey swap.
Do you remember, have you ever heard of the baseball player Dick Pole?
No, but I know about Ugly Dick Shot.
What? Have you heard about Rusty Kuntz?
Oh, yeah, that's my guy. He was a great base coach for the Royals.
Go find Dick Pole. I think he played in the 50s.
What?
Yeah, shout out to Ugly Dick
Former
Shot.
baseball player Dick Pole. Meanwhile, last night, out on the West Coast, Skinny Luka scored in the 40s, but no LeBron, and the Warriors
You think they can
win.
You think Luka with this group of guys cannot? Because again, man, watching those 4 teams last night, I was like, damn, the Spurs got to play these 4 teams 16 times total. The West is so I didn't even bring up Denver. I didn't bring up Memphis. I didn't bring, the West is going to be so tough. I was like, damn, I got high expectations for the Spurs, but they got to play those 4 teams I saw last night, a total of 16 times. But in this gauntlet of the West, can Luka keep them afloat until Bron gets back? Because he needs Bron.
Afloat as in what? 8-7 seed, 9 seed?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah. When's LeBron going to come back?
They said mid-November.
All right. Yeah, they'll be fine.
That'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah, I think. I haven't seen their schedule or nothing. What'd you think of Skinny Luka? I think he was a mile per hour faster last night.
I think Skinny Luka has the energy to actually make attempts to play defense. I think that's the difference. Like Fat Luka can average 30. But Fat
Sure.
Luka is not gonna rotate on defense.
Right.
I saw Skinny Luka rotating on defense last night. I was like, that's the difference because
Yeah.
he's conserved. When he's Fat Luka, he's conserving energy because he has to score 30.
Yeah.
When he's Skinny Luka, he can at least attempt. You know, Dirk wasn't a great defender, but Avery brought it out of him. Like, you got to rebound and you got to play defense.
Mhm.
Like, that's the only way we're going to get over the hump
Sure.
as a team. So Dirk attempted, which helped out the entire unit.
Yeah.
Skinny Luka can help out the entire unit. He's not going to beat Bruce Bowen, but he's
No.
going to make attempts to play good defense. And I think that's the biggest difference.
All right, you can donate to us via the Super Chat if you want to jump in there and give your takes on things. We try to read some of the ones that we can, some of the better ones that we wind up noticing. And Bouquet, by the way, you have free reign. If you see a post by one of our people that's good, and what I mean by good, I mean it's got something, whether it's funny or malicious or whatever, feel free. All right, I'm gonna let you help us with some of our good posts because we have a lot of people that chat every day, and I'm bad about getting to guys. All right, we certainly want to get to the ones that pay for it. So if you jump in here and you donate a tip to us, you are definitely going to get your post read. So there's that, and you can also become a member, which is why I have this bottle of whiskey
Jefferson
with me today. This is for members. So if you're not a member, tough shnikes. You should become a member. You have time. So on Friday, we're going to award this bottle of Jefferson.
That's good hooch, by the way.
It is pretty good hooch. I've got 2 more bottles at home. I've got a rye too. You have the rye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rye's a little bit more harsh. I'm
Yeah,
not a big rye guy,
I
but
sip rye.
Okay.
Slowly. I got a bottle of this Jeff bourbon.
Is rye an alcohol? I thought rye was like bread.
Go drink a 5th of rye whiskey today and
Then
holler
come get
back
back
at
to
me,
me.
and then let me know.
get the cursor off of my cheek.
Yeah, the answer is get the.
Bother
He does that
me.
on purpose.
He does.
All right, so this is going to go to a lucky member on Friday. Jefferson's Tradition in the Breaking. That's their new slogan. Tradition in the Breaking.
Gotcha.
They're trying to get younger dudes to start buying their whiskey.
Young people don't drink, man.
I know. These whiskey companies are worried
AD
about
sent me a poll. The
Yeah.
Gen Z/Alpha, they don't drink.
Yeah, and they're worried about tariffs.
Yeah.
And so this is Kentucky made here. Ain't got to worry about no tariff on this. And this is courtesy of Brown Rudy, my buddy Rudy.
Mm.
I got 2 Rudys in my life. I've got Brown Rudy and Black Rudy now, because I get y'all mixed up. So rather than just say your last names, it's more fun to just racially profile.
Yeah, let's racially I'm
Yeah,
cool
it's
with
more
that.
fun. So Brown Rudy gave me this. Thank you, Brown Rudy. So at the end of this show today, we're going to have a horse race. Right at the end.
This is our second heat, right?
Yes, this is heat 2. We're going to do a heat today and then a heat tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're going to have the finals. And the winner wins this bottle of hooch. I will personally deliver it to you wherever you are. Unless you're overseas somewhere, then I'll have it mailed to you. But nonetheless, Bookie, get ready for today's horse race that'll come up at the end of the show. We got to get 3 more qualifiers into the finals. So become a member right now. You go to Love You Hard, the YouTube channel. You click join. It's only $4.99, man. You spend more than that every single morning on breakfast. $4.99 to become a member and get exclusive access to all of our members-only shows and all of the giveaways we have. I have an appointment today to talk about swag. Finally. It's only taken 2 years.
Only take 2 years. No biggie. You be careful. Don't kick that hooch
I
over.
won't, and it'll be don't think we're just going to start giving away swag to everybody.
No, you got to be a member.
Be a member. That's the way it rolls in here. We're a fledgling company, all right? You got to be a member to do this thing. All right, so I'm excited for the Spurs. I want to talk Spurs. Obviously, we're going to get our NBA
get there.
picks, but just like you know who else? We were talking about how the NFL loves to screw with everybody's flowers in their day. Like the NFL just won't let any other sports have a day.
Right.
The Cowboys are just as bad.
Oh, that's Jerry. That's in his notes. Like your notes every day, Jerry has keep us in the news. It's at the top. It's on his whiteboard.
No question. People
Keep
get
us in the
fired if they don't keep the Cowboys
Keep us in the news.
So what happens yesterday? The Cowboys leak to Trey Wingo. I forgot about Trey Wingo.
What is he? He like us now.
He must be potty.
He's podding.
And
I thought shocked he's alive.
he's got like 900,000 followers. He's still a big deal.
They'll make it. And Trey's finding out, oh, damn, I can make some money doing this.
Yeah, and I get to keep all of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mickey don't take 95% of my money.
Right.
I'm going to do my own thing. So the Cowboys were probably the ones that leaked to Trey yesterday. We've called the Raiders about Max Crosby, the all-world, all-pro defensive end. Sacking sumbitch. Wouldn't you know it, the Cowboys need pass rush. I didn't say that losing Micah was not going to hurt in the short term. It was a long-term decision. But if you can turn one of those number one picks into a Max Crosby.
But he's better than Parsons.
I know. So they
different.
may have had to trade 2 to the Raiders. So if I'd have told you at the end, now it ain't going to happen because the Raiders have now shot this down.
Yeah.
If I'd have told you in the summer the Cowboys are going to trade Micah Parsons to the Raiders for Max Crosby, but then the Packers are going to send, oh boy, why do I keep forgetting his name? The nose guard.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark. And the picks will just be a wash because there's 2 number ones.
Right.
That the Cowboys are going to have to wind up sending to the Vegas Raiders. So it's basically Kenny Clark / Max Crosby for Micah Parsons. Would you do that? Plus Kenny Clark.
Yes.
Okay. You sure?
Yes.
That's a long pause. So the point is, yeah, they had to make the Micah trade when they had to make it, but that does not mean they should make another trade now to try to fill the gap left by Micah. They've got 2 number one picks. They probably will just keep the number ones and use them, but clearly the Cowboys are looking at their options here with the trade deadline coming up in a few weeks. I think it's the same day as the vote, isn't it not? Is the trade deadline November the 4th?
Good question.
I think it's the same day as our local election here in which we're going to vote on the damn Project Marvel. I think it's the same damn day. Leave it to the NFL. That's coincidental, though. Surely they're not that paranoid. Oh, did you see the Spurs? San Antonio's got a big vote. Okay, so the same damn day is the trade deadline. Dallas is clearly looking to bring in somebody. If they're calling the Raiders about Max Crosby, that's not no minor little trade to put a Band-Aid on cut. They're looking to balls out trade here.
And as Adrian says, the contract's a little bit better as well.
Right, but
you get a guy that's a real defensive end.
Right.
Micah is not.
Right.
And keep in mind, Micah did have 3 sacks this week.
So I got all excited yesterday because we get this Wingo report saying the Cowboys have inquired about Max Crosby, and within the hour, Crosby goes to his Instagram account and follows over 20 Cowboys players. I'm like, whoa.
Because he
whoa.
won. And I don't know if Max Crosby, I don't want to put him in the Russell Westbrook, OKC, Dame Lillard, Portland boat, Kevin Garnett, Minnesota Timberwolves boat as you've been there long enough. Let's do right by you. We're not going to be good. Let's get you somewhere where you have a chance to win.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been a staple enough with the Raiders to be that guy that they say, man, let's do right by you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He's been there a little while, but not like
you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. It does. I don't think the Cowboys are going to stop there. So the Raiders have now come out and said, we're not trading Max. They've also now that the NFL Network reported this morning, the Raiders had a sit down with Crosby yesterday and told him, love you. We saw that you followed a bunch of Cowboys. We see that you found out the Cowboys called us. We're not trading you. And they say Max is okay with it. It is what it is until he demands a trade here next week or at the end or in the summer or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get Max Crosby unless Vegas changes their mind. But Dallas is not going to stop there. They're going to make more calls.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you have to call the Browns and see if Myles Garrett's been there long enough for a legacy trade? Just to
now
do you a favor?
Now he's been there long enough.
Yeah. Can you imagine Myles Garrett on the Cowboys?
He's been there long enough for them to say, all right, we'll do right by you.
Yeah.
And we'll get out from underneath this contract. Because even though they got a win over the weekend, didn't they win? Browns won Sunday, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Who'd they beat?
Tua.
Oh, yeah, well, that don't count.
count.
That's like beating the JV. That's like beating the JV.
Yeah, but Myles Garrett is a legacy player that deserves to go win.
Correct. So, man, Cleveland can...
Not that he's going to win with the Cowboys, but I'm just saying he makes them better.
Would you trade those 2 ones you got from the Packers for Myles Garrett?
I'd trade one of them.
I think you'd have to, though.
One of them.
And see,
both?
The Packers fucked up by trading the Cowboys 2 ones. Now everybody else has to trade 2 ones if they want to get a guy in that upper echelon. Sucks. They screwed the market up. All right. Cowboys postgame show Sunday after they take on the Broncos in Denver. Game presented in part by GC Services Roofing, the official roofing company. They are a player with us on Cowboys postgame show. Special shout out to Legacy Pools of San Antonio. They've also agreed to be a title sponsor for 4 games later on in the season in mid-November.
Shout out to Legacy
And hopefully
Pools.
by then, when Legacy winds up being our title sponsor for those 4 games, the Cowboys will be right in the thick of the division championship race.
And that's going to be the Chiefs game, right? When Legacy
the
comes
Thanksgiving
on.
game.
Thanksgiving,
I think they
right?
have. I think
I
it's
thought
the
that
week
was the
before.
Chiefs. Okay, week before. Okay, cool.
The week before, the week.
Shout out to GC and
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to Legacy Pools.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love to both.
Indeed, much love to both. All right, let's get to it. We have the opener of the Spurs season tonight after they bring in Dylan Harper after miracling their way into the number 2 overall pick. Harper got back earlier than expected from his injury. The Spurs will be without De'Aaron Fox for a couple of games at least because he's still getting over a yanked hammy.
Right.
Which he's probably okay, but they just want to be pretty cautious with him. In Dallas, against a Mavs team, a franchise that comes off one of the weirdest seasons in the history of the NBA, after they trade Luka Doncic, become the laughingstock of the sports world in the Western Hemisphere, only for the gods to, they had like a 1% chance to get the number 1.
Adam Silver.
Maybe. His Holiness, Adam Silver, and they wind up with Cooper effing Flag, and that sets up tonight's tip-off. It's scheduled for 8:30, but it's probably going to be closer to like 8:40-ish.
Unless you get double overtime like last night.
Well, what's the early game tonight?
I'll have to look that
That
up.
doesn't matter. Well, it's probably somebody on the East Coast. So we get the late game tonight, 8:30 something, 8:40-ish something. And I'm pretty geeked up, man. Pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. It's to see Wemby and his progression, his 3rd season in the league. I have very high hopes for him.
The early game is Knicks Cavs.
All right, and Dallas, as G-Town 488. So as Adrian so eloquently points out, the good Lord just wants white stars in Dallas.
You have to have it. You gotta have it.
Why does that say something about the city of Dallas?
No, it's just human nature, bro.
They didn't mean for it to happen that way.
Everybody wants a really, 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 really good white guy.
The Mavs, Dirk was the 10th pick.
I know. It just worked out.
Luka was the 4th pick, I think.
Yeah.
Now these white boys just fall to the Mavs. So we have Cavs Knicks tonight. Okay, cool. That's a good matchup. Good matchup. So there it is, my man. Spurs and Mavs. I'm excited.
I am too. Again, last night, first of all, ESPN. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let me be, media guy real quick.
Yes, sir.
NBC set the bar last night. NBC set the bar last night with Mike, bringing out the nostalgic music. 2 great games. No, 1 great game, 1 good game. NBC Mondays and Tuesdays. I like it. I like what NBC did last night. ESPN, y'all can't just roll the ball out anymore. You got some competition as far as if you want people to come over there and watch that. So, yeah, NBC did a great job. But as far as like actually on the court,
yeah,
man, last night kind of scared me though. I'm like, damn, man, we're asking the Spurs to win 45 games in one of the tougher Western conferences I've seen in a long time. In a really long time, man. And I like what I've seen from the Spurs, and that the intensity that they've played with in these first 5 preseason games, that's going to be the intensity on most. That's going to have to be the intensity on most nights. But the one factor is they have the only guy in the league that no one has an answer for. I can give you an answer for Cooper. I can give you an answer for anybody else. Name a top 5. I give you an answer for Joke. I give you an answer for anybody. Wemby is the only mismatch in the entire world if he decides to play like a mismatch and not Steph Curry.
Well,
so that's the difference. And if he can, obviously, health is always coming into that play.
Wemby right now has been the only guy who's stopped him. That's because Wemby's been hurt both years he's been in the league. And that's a concern. It's a hell of a time for the Spurs, man, as they open up their season in Dallas against Cooper Flag with Wemby now, with all their good vibes and all their young, crazy, freakish, athletic kids they got, with the election coming up. This is a hype time in San Antonio right now. Very hype time. You want to get predictions?
You was as far as finals? Sure.
Finals and MVPs and
Why
rookies
not?
of the year and all that stuff?
Why not?
All right, let's do that. Who is going to be, I'm hiding my nose, don't look at my stuff. Black Rudy, who will be the MVP?
Who'll be the MVP?
MVP of the NBA.
MVP of the NBA. I'm going to go. And again, I get to change my mind if anyone gets hurt.
Of course.
I'm gonna go with Vic.
How about a backup just in case Vic gets hurt? That we know on opening night, Rudy said Wemby, but if he gets hurt,
Giannis.
okay. All right. Good picks. My MVP pick is Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
I think Wemby is going to win the MVP. I'm not sure if the Spurs are going to make the playoffs. Do they have to make the postseason for Wemby to win the MVP?
Yes.
Even if he averages a quadruple
No, you got to
double?
be, because the year Russ won it, I want to say, Buki, they were 6 seed.
Yeah.
something like that.
They were 6 seed when
People bitching
so
about
you got to
that.
be in.
All right.
You got to at least be in.
Rookie of the year. We know what the chalk says. The chalk, like White, like Chalk's White. The chalk says Cooper Flag.
Ace Bailey.
Okay, you've been high on Ace.
Ace Bailey wins the MVP.
All right.
Rookie of the year. I'm sorry, rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Ace Bailey. Who you
Okay.
got?
I'm going to take Cooper Flag.
Okay, that's fair.
They're going to rely on him enough to where he's going to put up a lot of numbers.
Mm.
And you saw more of him in the preseason. I watched his summer league games.
I just like his efficiency and his ability to score without dribbling a bunch.
I don't know if he'll be the best at anything. He's going to be really good at all of them.
And the rookie of the year, you don't got to be in the playoffs or anything. You just got
No.
to be the best rookie. So I'm going to go with Ace Bailey.
All right. How about Rudy J's? All right, let's record these. I'm gonna.
You writing these down? I
Yes, sir.
got Wemby / Giannis
Rudy
and Ace Bailey.
J's win total for the Spurs. Write this down.
Young. They have a bench. It's at finally Mitch's show. They're hungry. I got them at 48.
Okay, 48. I think they would love to have 48 wins.
I got the Spurs at 48 wins.
I think Wemby's going to win the MVP, or he's certainly going to put up MVP-like numbers. The jury is out on De'Aaron Fox for me. I need him to prove to me that he can establish a badass pick-and-roll combination with Wemby. I need one of these cats that has been here.
Nice. Your brother's going to the game. That's awesome. Damn.
Yeah, they are going to the game.
Good shit,
Send
man.
me pictures, bro.
Who you got?
At some point, be it Devin Vassell or Keldon Johnson or Jeremy Sohan, one of these cats that's been here a minute needs to step up and help the cause and not just, Devin got 22 points. Yeah, but he didn't do shit contributing to a win. You know, they got a lot of young dudes, but they got a lot of inexperience still.
A lot.
And then Wemby has not put together a full season yet. And I have to go by on what I've seen. So I've got them improving, but I've got the Spurs going 40-42.
Damn.
And they're just barely qualifying for the play-in game. 40 wins for the Spurs.
Okay. You writing this down?
Yeah.
You got yours written down.
Yeah.
Okay.
40-42. They lose in the playoff game, playing game. And you've already said it. The West is too stacked. If we were in the East, I'd have us the third seed. The East is shit.
The West is stupid. It's really stupid.
It's time for the NBA. You know, the NBA is globalizing.
It's time to go 1 through 16.
Isn't it time just to go 1 through 16
Yeah,
and
it's
to hell
Mike,
with all this bullshit
10 years
geography? Come on, man.
10 years ago. 10 years ago.
San Antonio's going to win 40 games and be 9th or 10th. If they were in the East, they'd be 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make any sense? Geography no longer matters. AI is about to take over the whole fucking world. We got to be done with this geographical alignment bullshit that the NBA does.
Because the thing about it is, go Buki. Who won the Who won the Pacific Division last year?
No idea.
Exactly.
I don't know
Nobody,
who's in the Pacific Division.
No one gives a shit.
No.
No one gets. It's just in football. I get it. It's like division, my division. We got to win division. This is a division game. Division. Blah blah blah. Baseball, I think it even matters. Basketball, no one even knows.
Right. And also, the Spurs have not done enough yet to address their very inefficient ability to make three-point shots in the modern game.
I think my man Champagne changes all that.
Well, then get Harrison Barnes' ass out of my starting lineup.
He's going to get significant minutes because
he's
the best shooter on the team, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's going to get minutes because we don't have anybody else.
Right.
They don't have a good three-pointing shooting team. They have not addressed that yet. They might need a trade for somebody at some point and address the inability to make shots.
Fair. Especially I can't ask Wemby to play more in the paint.
Yeah.
If once he gets triple teamed,
right, he
don't have anyone to kick it to.
And
then it defeats the purpose.
If Sohan could ever stay healthy, and once Dylan Harper gets up to speed, because he's going to need a month or so, they're going to be dominant on defense.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're going to win a bunch of games, they got to be able to beat teams the way that you beat teams in the modern game, and that is to make threes, and they don't have anybody who makes them. So give me 40 and 42.
Damn.
Is my pick. Who's your champion, and who are they going to be?
In the finals?
Mm-hmm. What shit East team gets served up to the West?
I like what the Bucks have done. I'm going to go with the Bucks, and that's only because Jason Tatum's probably out this year. Halliburton is out this year. I don't think Miami has enough. I got the Bucks playing the Nuggets.
All right.
And I got the Bucks playing the Nuggets.
Okay.
And I got the Bucks winning it all.
All right. Milwaukee. That might be enough to keep Giannis.
Because I have Giannis as 1A as the most. It goes in this order as the most. The guys you don't have an answer for: Wemby, Giannis, Joker.
Mm-hmm.
No one can guard Joker. And when Giannis is playing downhill, no one can guard Giannis. But Wemby's 7'5".
Yes, sir.
So Giannis is 1A as far as there's no answer for him when he's playing downhill. So I got the Bucks playing the Nuggets.
All right.
And I want to go OKC. I really do, because OKC is really talented team and they love each other, and they kept everybody. But are they really going to do it again?
They took care of everybody.
They took care of everybody, man. So I'm just going that because I just can't see it. So I got Bucks, Denver reluctantly.
All right.
But I wouldn't be shocked if it's OKC.
All right. I have the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I like that pick.
Losing in the NBA Finals in 5 games to the new Golden State Warriors, and that would be the OKC
comparison.
Thunder.
I like that comparison.
With Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Big Chet.
Chet had a game last night,
and
didn't he?
Jalen Williams. Chet was awesome. He kept him in the game when it took SGA a while to get rolling until he took over in the overtimes. That is your new big three in the NBA until proven otherwise. Give me the Thunder to repeat over the Cavs.
All right.
That's my
Who
pick.
you got, Buki, in the finals?
Knicks, Nuggets, and I think the Nuggets win. And I think
you got the Knicks going. Why? Because of Mike Brown?
No, I don't think he's a very good coach. But I just think they've been knocking at the door for long enough. I don't believe in the Cavs. I don't believe in
that would be great for the NBA.
It would be great for the NBA.
Knicks? Yeah.
Knicks, Nuggets win. Jokic MVP. And then Jokic takes his place as a top 10 player in the NBA ever.
Oh, ever?
Ever, yeah.
Jokic takes whose place?
He takes his place in the top 10.
I think you can make that case.
I think I could put him in there now.
Yeah. It's he's incredible. Joker's incredible.
It's like it's something I've never seen.
Dysfunction. They fired their coach a week before the fucking season. They still went to the second round, didn't they? And then they lost in 7 games to OKC, I think it was, or somebody.
Right.
Who beat them at 7? Somebody good.
I want to say
just because of him.
Beat them. Didn't OKC
was it the Thunder? And they took OKC to 6-7 games. Yes, sir. All right, so there's my pick. Yes. Ginobili's in here. Mike Brown's not a good coach. Who is this kid?
Mike Brown is not a good coach. Tell me one thing Mike Brown has done without
a ring.
LeBron James.
He won a ring, didn't he? Oh, Mike Brown. I'm thinking of Mike. You're right. Mike Brown. Yeah, I'm thinking Malone. Yes, Mike Brown is okay.
I don't think he's not a good coach. He's not elite.
Am I supposed to be impressed that he took the Sacramento Kings to the playoffs?
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not.
yes. Then they ran him out of town as soon as they could, which is unfortunate. All right, it's in the building. I mentioned, so when we get off the show today, I got to run over to. So I gotta go. I'm getting a bunch of T-shirts made, Rudy. I'm gonna have a bunch of T-shirts made today. I need some shirts.
Where are you gonna get them done?
Where do you think? I'm clearly gonna go.
Let me think.
I'll give you one guess, and it rhymes with Amy.
Sammy's Embroidery, baby.
Indeed. We're going to Sammy's Embroidery. I myself have an appointment. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I do business with our people, and I need some shirts right now, and I got plenty of opportunities and plenty of choices, and all makes and models and sizes and styles and collars, and just from on the top of the line, Tommy Bahama, all the way down to good old Dickies work shirts. Sammy's Embroidery, the official logo man, and not just clothing either. It's athletic gear and employment workers. What am I trying to say? Uniforms and
Right.
shit. Cops, paint and body shops. He does signs. He does we're thinking about getting a sign made
Backdrop.
that had like a backdrop that has our In the Building logo on there at some point. I'll go to Sammy's Embroidery. That's who I go to. You should too. Always mention us when you go in there so he knows it's working. It is Sam's Embroidery. Sammy's 99% of the time, he's the guy sitting right there behind the desk when you walk in. 210-824-3900, right there on San Pedro Avenue, just south of North Star Mall. It is Sam's Embroidery. Go to his website, samsembroidery.com. He ships all over the world. You can be in Japan. Voting started yesterday. Can't drive down the freeway right now without seeing a billboard. Vote yes on Prop A and B. We got Sean Elliott all over my notifications. You know,
They did a town hall at a restaurant last night. Yeah,
It's too much.
Big deal.
Dude,
Huge deal
Mike,
they're making.
Can I say something?
I think I know what you're going to say, and go ahead first. I think we're going to agree on
Are we in the
this.
trust tree?
We're you, me, and the 1,000 people that watch our show every morning. We're one big old trust tree.
How do I say this? If we're at the bar together and I buy you a drink because I choose to, that's all good. But the minute you raise your glass at me and say, "Hey, Rudy, I need another one," that's when I get pissed. When you become entitled and you think I'm just supposed to get you a drink. I'm taking my time.
I hear a vote no.
I'm undecided, but I'm leaning toward no.
How dare you?
Only because
that?
number one, the more I think about it, the only people thriving in this shit economy that we have right now, millionaires and billionaires.
Yes, sir.
I don't give a shit where the money's coming from. I don't give a shit who's getting taxed. I don't give a shit what it's about. Why do I need to help y'all? Why do I need to help Dell? Why do I need to help the owners of Uber? Why do I need to help little Peter who's grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth? Never worked a hard day in his life. Why do I feel the need to go out and have to help them? I'm trying to help me. What does it help me to go and help a bunch of billionaires who have the money to do it on their own? Y'all aren't Steve Ballmer, but together you are. Why do y'all need anybody? I know, Rudy's not coming out of our pockets. I need more time. I need more time.
You got about 3 weeks.
I'm still undecided because I don't like the bullying going on.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
It's like the bullying going on about voting yes for this. Oh, Rudy, what's going to happen to the city? We're just going to turn into Laredo. No, we're not. We're not going to turn into Laredo. I don't know, Mike. I'm torn right now. I know we're not paying for it. I don't give a shit who's paying for it. That's my point. I don't care who is paying for it. I didn't say I was paying for it, Adrian. I didn't say you were. I didn't say the tour. I don't know who the fuck's paying for it. But why do I need to pay for anything for Dell and for Peter Holt? Why do I need to pay for anything for them? Why does anybody need to pay for anything for them? And the bullying going on pisses me off more.
Cool.
Sorry.
No. I'm excited. This excites me. So, this should go without saying. But my opinions on Project Marvel have nothing to do with my fandom of the club and my fandom of the Spurs. I hope they go 82-0 and win the championship this year. I can't wait for them to win. I can't wait to be proven right because I've been telling my family in the Metro Sex that we're coming.
Right.
Just wait, we're coming. Like Rudy, and maybe this is because I grew up poor. I don't know. I don't like helping billionaires build their own shit, even if I'm a fan of the product they're putting out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying Jeff Bezos money to continue to build Amazon products, and other than I use Amazon on occasion, so he makes money off me using his product.
Mm-hmm.
So me buying tickets to your games, sure, take that money and do what you want to with it, because I'm a fan of your team and I will continue to spend money. I'm probably going to wind up buying my kids jerseys at the pro shop this year.
Sure.
So I'm going to give you money. But I do not like helping Joe Gebbia, the co-founder of Airbnb.
I said Uber.
Dell,
What?
the creator of Dell Technologies. I do not like helping Holt Manufacturing build arenas. I don't like it. And maybe it's because I grew up poor and I'm jaded and I'm jealous of poor people. Are you rich people? I don't know. Here's what but I can overcome that. I'm okay. I can still vote yes on that because as a taxpayer who is no longer poor, thank God, I'm not rich.
Not rich.
Not
poor. I'm middle of the road, like 98% of us.
I know. I'm the poorest man in 09. I promise you. There ain't nobody more poor in Alamo Heights than me. And we don't live there because of me. We live there because of that little lady I live with. She lives there. She lets me live with her.
Right.
So that all being said, I think the Spurs have really fucked up big time in the last month.
Oh, yeah.
With their messaging. So, and I'm not even saying that they've necessarily put this message out there, but they've allowed the media to do it for them. All the Spurs talk about publicly, whether it's Peter Holt or Sean Elliott, who I love like everybody else. This is not personal. When they run Sean Elliott before City Hall and they have these town hall meetings with Peter Holt, all they do is tell us all how much they love us, how much they love San Antonio. We love it here. Sean Elliott was damn near in tears a month and a half ago when he addressed city council.
I remember
talking about how, hey man, I moved here as a kid from Arizona, and I fell in love with San Antonio, which is why I stayed here, married a local girl, and I've raised my family here. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, they have elected to stay here because they love it here. That's great. But so all the Spurs do is tell us how much they love us and love our city, but yet they've allowed a narrative to take over our city that if you don't build our arena, fuck you, we're leaving the next day. And that's bullshit by the Spurs. I'm not saying they've sent that narrative out there. They've allowed this bullshit narrative to infiltrate the society here that we live in. Oh, we love you so much. We just love our San Antonians. We love our city. We love how quirky it is. We all stayed here. We love you. Oh, you don't gonna build our arena? Fuck you, we're going to Vegas. That's not how you handle a relationship.
And
if I told Nina Duran today, baby, I want to build a new house, but I'm going to need you to help me build it. And she says no. And I say, fuck you, I dump you and I find another chick. Right. Is that how you do a relationship? You don't love us. Fuck y'all. You want us to build your arena. Or if you do love us, you've not done anything to stop this narrative from getting out to where build my arena or I'm going to Seattle. Well, fucking tear your ass then.
Yeah, I'm not in the business of keeping anybody that doesn't want to be kept. And Mike said it, and I'll say it again because the chat chimes in. Well, you chime into the show at different times. The Spurs have not said that, but they have not debunked it.
They're never leaving this town. They're not. There's not. Even if we get a no vote next month, they'll just come back in a year or two and be back on the ballot. You don't think they already know they're going to get an arena? Have you driven past what used to be the Texas Institute of Cultures?
Right.
It ain't there. They tore the fucker down. They didn't tear it down to build a Whataburger. They know they're going to get their arena. That's another narrative they keep allowing to get out there. That whole thing, we're going to leave. And I heard Chris Duell say on WOAI this morning.
What'd he say?
If we vote no, we're going to have 10 different business conglomerates all over the country in Vegas or Seattle lined up with offers. Where did you get this bullshit information, Chris?
I don't know.
No offense, but you could not be more wrong.
Right.
They are not leaving. The NBA does not want the Spurs leaving San Antonio. The NBA wants expansion in Seattle. They want expansion in Las Vegas. They don't want anybody to move. The NBA hated how the Seattle thing went down when they went to Oklahoma City. And Adam Silver, I guarantee you, made his mind up. I can't let that happen again. It was bad PR for the league. They love small markets doing well. We are the poster boy of small market glory in the NBA. They're not leaving, but they allow everybody to think they're going to. And by the way, why do all these people, well, if we don't vote yes, they're going to leave. Why do you want to root for a team that you have to do what I tell you or I'm leaving you? That kind of bullshit toxic relationship is that anyway. If you're leaving to go to Vegas, then fucking go. I'll find a new team to root for. I'll root for Vegas, whatever.
And I'm not doing well with the or else. I don't do well with or else.
I can't stand it.
I don't do well with or else.
Yeah, this ultimatum.
I don't do well with that shit.
I love you. We love San Antonio. We're part of the fabric. But if you don't help us build our arena, we're going to Sin City, a city that is the complete opposite of San Antonio in every way you could possibly imagine. You think Peter Holt, who was one of the biggest contributors to the Donald Trump GOP campaign every 4 years, wants to live in Seattle, the bluest fucking city in the country? No. These are South Texas country boys. They don't want to live in Vegas either. They're not going to move if we vote no. If you vote yes, fine, do so with this is what they've not done. They've not done a good job of telling us why we should vote.
Right.
It's all been, well, we love you. The Spurs are awesome and we love San Antonio. That is not enough when you're asking me to give you my money.
And and the narrative of, and I've been a part of it, but first of all, we're 0 for 2 from the field as far as this goes. We said we were going to get an NFL team. That didn't happen. We said they were going to build up the east side because they built at that time, the SWB Center. That didn't happen. Now we're relying on businesses to be built up around there, but they're basing it on 41 nights. 41 nights out of 365. You're basing your business model off of 41 nights because San Antonio has proven, and I can go and take you to 7 buildings downtown that have open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. San Antonio has proven over the years we don't go downtown. We don't go downtown unless something's going on, unless Colorado's here with Deion Sanders, unless the Final Four's here. You know what I mean? Like, so if that's going to all of a sudden change, who knows? But I'm just saying, I haven't decided, but I'm 50-50 because I don't like being bullied.
I am leaning yes, but it's 51-49 at this point. Yeah. It's not that I don't want an arena. It's that I hate the narrative that the Spurs have allowed to get out. It disappoints me. But if I'm trying to put myself in everybody's shoes, maybe the Holts and the Jebbias and the Dells of the world decided that this is the ugly game that is politics. Mm-hmm. If we want the arena to get built, we're going to have to let the population be kind of scared. You know, it's the dirt of, it's the shitty part of politics.
And it's worked.
It's working.
Has it? Ask me in 3 weeks after the election's over.
I don't know anybody that's voted no early, but I said I don't know.
That
doesn't mean that no one hasn't.
Did you guys see Don Harris and the Wemby thing?
No, happened. Love Don.
Don, I will continue.
Keep it clean. What's up?
I will continue to say. You can praise someone's work, no matter what you think about them, although you've never even met the man in person, but go ahead.
I think he does a shitty job.
Okay.
Sure, he might be a great guy. He does a shitty job.
Okay, he's been doing a shitty job on Channel 4 for 30 years.
Yeah, people hate change, you know?
Anyway, what happened with him and Wemby?
So he basically asked, like, oh, Wemby, if this stadium doesn't get built, what are you going to think? And he's like, and Wemby was basically like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking about the stadium being built recently, you know, maybe it has an effect on my future. And now basically people are going to start trying to... Yeah. He was like, I was thinking about it because he was like, oh, I think about everything. I think about everything in my future because Wemby's a weirdo. I can guarantee you this: there is a 0.0% chance if this stadium does not get built that Wemby leaves because the Spurs will be able to offer him the most amount of money every single time, no matter what. That is how the NBA is set up. Most max amount of money they can give him out of everyone in the NBA, they will give it to him, and he will not leave unless he's like, suddenly he's like, I don't want money anymore.
I don't think Wemby thinks about the arena at all, ever.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's
doubt it.
thinking about Cooper Flag. He ain't. I think that's so above his
He
pay
didn't
grade.
go.
He
He
don't
didn't
give
go
a
to
shit.
Shaolin to worry about arenas.
Correct. I agree. Yeah,
And
I agree. I don't think he's sweating that at all. I don't know.
But he's in on the gig.
Don asked
He's in
the
on the
question
jig.
Everybody would like him to. But Wemby's answer is, I don't know. I'm good.
Basically, yeah. And Don's just, like our guy Chris
I
saying.
didn't see what you're referencing.
Yeah, I
I need to watch it for context.
All I'm saying is I didn't say I'm voting no. I'm just saying I don't. Again, what we've said from the get go, I don't think it's unfair to ask any of the questions that have been asked by either side. Again, but I'm totally out on that. This is going to be great for our downtown scene. I don't know about that because again, they're 0 for 2 in that.
Yeah. And I will tell you this too. Not everybody, but the majority of the media that covers this market, it's almost like y'all are getting paid by the Spurs.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
the Spurs ain't done nothing for them.
That's why I don't like
Ain't done
Don
nothing
Harris.
for him.
He
And
ain't the only one, dude.
Yeah, of course. He's just my guy in this. He's just my figurehead of this.
Don sincerely believes it's in the best interest of the city, to vote yes. And by the way, I'm 51% yes myself. I'm not arguing whether or not we should. I'm arguing I hate the narrative that the Spurs have allowed to hover over the city, which maybe they have to. It's the dirty part of politics to get your shit done. That we love you so much, but never mind the $50 million we spent on the practice facility.
I thought it was more.
I
I thought it was 500.
They're just going to eat the
Oh
money.
no, maybe it was 50.
You're
I
just
thought it
going
was
to eat
500.
the money on that.
No.
They just announced the old practice facility. They're turning it into a Spurs themed community center.
Wow.
You're just gonna burn it down if we go to Vegas. They've already torn down the Texas Cultural Institute. Again, why do you think they went ahead
Because at
and
some point it's
torn
going through.
down?
Yeah.
They're going to get the arena. It's a matter of time. It's the matter of time.
41 nights. We're basing an economic plan on 41 nights.
And
There's 41 home games. That's
and
it.
Here's the reason. And Polar Bear has a good reply. Says the narrative is irrelevant to me. I just want a new arena along with the expanded convention center, the new mixed-use renovated federal courthouse. It's all great for the city. Great points, which is why I'm majority yes. But I don't think that I don't think they've done a good enough job explaining to the layman. And forget we love you. I don't give a shit about love. We're talking about money and business and what's best for the city in the long term. I don't know that they've done a good enough job explaining to the layman the nuts and bolts of why it's a good thing. It comes off as we just want it.
Right.
And we love the city.
I think most people are scared.
That's a bad narrative.
Well, because we have taken Pop.
I want to know X's and O's why.
Yeah, Pop and the guys have done a great job of turning this city's personality into we walk, talk, hold our heads high like the Spurs do. We walk around. This is a Spurs town, and most people have a Spurs identity and can't fathom the thought of them actually leaving this town because a lot of people have convinced themselves we don't get this arena that they're leaving. Most people are convinced of it. They were not going to admit it, but most people have convinced themselves of that.
Yeah, and that's part of the message that a lot of people have perpetuated in this town, media included, including the Spurs, in that if we vote no, then on November the 5th, San Antonio's just going to not have a city anymore. We're going to just let Austin come in. Whoever's Austin mayor is he's going to be the mayor. We're just going to be swallowed up by Austin. Austin's going to be one giant city stretching from Pflugerville to Castroville.
Right.
San Antonio will not exist anymore if we vote no. That is a crock of horse shit.
It is.
And here's another reason the Spurs are not going to go to Vegas. The Spurs make a shit ton of money, and they built up the fabric they've built up with us and the relationship they have because they're the only fucking team in town. They fought their asses off to keep other teams out of this market, and I get it. You think they want to go to Las Vegas and compete with the Strip and the Golden Knights and the Raiders?
No.
And Vegas is dying,
and the
allegedly?
A's? You think they want to go to Seattle and compete with the Seahawks? Shit, they get put out when the Cowboys have 2 weeks of training camp at the Alamo Dome. They are not leaving. That's what pisses me off. Let's argue the facts on whether or not we should build Project Marvel, but miss me with the bullshit that I'm going to go find another city if you vote no. No, they're not.
I agree with
not.
that. I agree with
They're
that.
just not.
It would be nice, if we had an independent economic, report that said, like, oh, look at how good these businesses are going to be with the Spurs Arena. It'd be nice, but
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't predict that. You can't. We can't say that this is going to be great for that. Again, everybody that's arguing we got to do this, got to do this, got to do this is only going down there during a Spurs game. If it's August, July, August, September, and the Spurs offseason, y'all ain't going to support those businesses. Y'all ain't. We've seen it. And again, miss me with the well, we're so blah 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 this because Houston and Dallas. They could build a $7 billion arena for the Spurs, and we ain't gonna be Dallas or Houston. We gotta get that out of our head. And then guess what? It's okay. We've done just fine not being Dallas and Houston. We got to get that out of our head. There is nothing we can do, not today, not 2050, that's going to make us Houston or Dallas. It's just not going to happen. We got to stop comparing ourselves to them.
If the Spurs
We're
move,
fine
if the
doing
Spurs
what we are.
move, are you going to take your girls out of school and y'all are going to decamp and find a new city? No. The city's going to keep going. And who's to say we don't build a new arena for somebody else in the future if they fucking leave? At the end of the day, they ain't nothing but a goddamn basketball team. I'm raising my family in this town. I didn't choose this city because of the Spurs. I don't want them to leave. I'm probably going to vote yes, but I cannot stand the bullshit that gets thrown into.
That's the only thing that's all. Again, I've been yes the whole time.
Yeah, and by the way,
but the media is the media and the fans are driving me crazy.
Yeah, and most of our viewers, I don't give a shit about the media in this town anyway, but I do. I worked in it for a while, and so it's a pet peeve. Where's my camera? Half you motherfuckers are lying. You reporters, you talk show hosts, you podcasters, y'all lying. You're lying. You scared of Greg. You're scared of the Spurs.
Oh,
so you lick their ass.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm a taxpayer in this city. I don't give a shit if the Spurs don't like what I say or not. I love the Spurs. We just bought tickets. We're going in December because Nina's son's going to sing in the halftime because y'all are cheap. You don't pay good halftime shows, so we're going to get the Brandeis Choir, which I support the Brandeis Choir. But I'm saying I'm going to go to games. I'm going to spend money on you. I have jerseys in my closet. It's about the basketball. But at the end of the day, as a 50-year-old tax-paying citizen who's raising a family in this county, I ain't going to just leave if the basketball team leaves. I'm not going to lie to my own viewers about how I see things. I may be completely wrong, but I'm not going to make up my opinions. And a lot of people in this town, I ain't saying Don. I love Don. I think Don's sincere. There's some lion-ass snake rat bastards on the two talk stations, several talk stations. They just want to lick the asses of the Spurs because they're scared of them. And I've never understood that either.
Because even if you kiss their ass, we've all kissed their ass over the years, and then you get nothing from it.
I kiss your ass when you win championships.
You get nothing from it. Nobody gets anything from it. Has anybody outside of Don, has y'all heard Wemby on the radio?
Yeah, all this ass kissing, and what has it got? If you don't build a arena, we're leaving. Yeah. Oh, okay. All my fandom is worth that?
Yeah.
But again, they're not leaving.
Nope.
If you want the taxpayers of this county and in this city to help you with $300 million to help you build your project so you can build an arena in which 90% of the city can't even afford to go, then I need more than, we're the Spurs. Why wouldn't you? It's just a no-brainer. No, I need some more. And I think the Spurs have done a poor job. But they've just put money into it. Let's just put billboards up. Vote yes, vote yes, vote yes, vote yes. And it'll probably work. We'll probably get the arena. And then when we get it, this will all go away.
I think it's going to be. It's
so
going
happy.
through.
It's going to
go through.
Yeah, and the first night I go into the new arena here in 4 years when it's ready, I'm going to be hyped as shit. Yeah. It's going to be great. But
The fear mongering drives me crazy because we got enough of that.
Yeah, man.
We have enough of that in the real world.
Correct.
Enough of the fear mongering. Like, oh, they're going to leave. They're going to leave. Well, if they don't want to be here, they're going to leave anyway at some point.
I just cannot. I'm leaning yes. I'm excited if we vote yes, which we probably will. I'll be excited to see the new place. I can't wait to go. I hope we beat the shit out of the Mavericks tonight. I hope Wemby's the MVP.
Me too.
But I cannot do this topic in good faith and sleep at night and be happy with myself as a person without telling you I can't stand these awful messages that have been sent.
And are allowed to float.
And I hate it. But once the election's over and we get past this and we know what's going to happen, I'll flush it and I'll be back at the arena, happy as a peach.
And I better see y'all downtown. I better see y'all downtown in the offseason.
You're talking. I'm a guy who literally risked his life in 2014 when we beat the Heat in Games 5. I almost slipped and fell 3 stories out of a Commerce high-rise while dancing, holding a can of beer. I'm a Spurs fan, but I'm more than that. I'm a man who has a family, and I work, and I raise a family in this city. The Spurs are a part of that fabric. They ain't the whole sheet. That's it.
Right.
Sorry. I can't wait for the election to be over.
They're going to win.
I don't know if they're going to.
I think it'll be close.
I think there's a pretty silent, massive amount of people out there that that see it as me. I think there's a lot of people that have been on the fence but don't like the messaging and may vote no because of the messaging. The Spurs may wind up being to blame themselves if this gets voted down.
I mean, I'm a yes right now, but the reason I would vote no is because everyone, the people that support it, the Spurs have been pricks about all this, so I agree there.
But I wouldn't want you and I don't want you to vote no because they've been pricks, but a lot of people will.
Yeah.
Because that means something to voters.
Absolutely.
I would hope that you would just look at the X's and O's and the mathematics that we've been allowed to see as a public body. This is why I defended the mayor, who probably won't even see the end of her first term. Everybody hates her.
For asking questions.
She asked questions. I just want some more information, that's all. And they treated her like she was fucking a plague.
Treated her like she was Putin. In this town, she's Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, and I don't know, all I know is the whole town hates her, but all I know is somebody voted for her ass, which that goes back to my next message. If you hate this mayor that much, how the hell did she get elected?
Because you didn't vote.
You didn't vote. So whether you're a yes or a no, get your ass out to these polls here and vote in this damn election.
I may not vote.
I'm going to. Because I just decided I'm convicted. If I'm going to have this much conviction on my show in this town, I should go vote. And I'll tell you how I vote. Right now, I'm 51-49-4. Because I think it is going to be really, really awesome. I think it's going to be really, really cool for our city. I do. But you're asking me, the reason I'm 49% no is because you're asking me to help billionaires build their shit, and I don't trust them. And all these other things that are going to happen in addition to the arena and all that kind of thing. That all sounds great and all, provided y'all aren't lying your asses off to me. And I can't know. I just can't possibly know the answer to that.
We'll see.
Go Spurs, go. Hope you beat Dallas tonight.
Me too.
I can't wait for the game. Tri-City Pain. Tri-City Pain. A lot of y'all probably have some sore muscles, all the knee-jerking we're doing, all this arguing we're doing. I hate the civil war that is this whole thing. I hate that it's pitted all of us against each other that are on opposite sides of the fence. I hate that. I do. I hate I hate that. Well, if you've pulled a muscle, if you've yanked your shoulder blade out of
lower
socket,
back like me,
upset about Project Marvel, Tri-City Pain, baby, a premier interventional pain group providing personalized pain management services to people suffering from chronic pain. Compassionate team of pain management specialists dedicated to helping improve the lives of their patients through innovative therapy, non-surgical solutions in a very welcoming environment, helping people discover the best solutions for relieving pain. It is Tri-City Pain Associates. All right. You got emotion coming up today?
Yes, we do.
You're going to knock one out?
Yeah, we're going to knock
one
one out.
When do y'all drop them? When y'all record them?
Bookie normally loads them up the next day.
Very good. We're looking for the next in motion that'll come down probably tomorrow. Bookie will have his, Lord knows, what do you have on Saturdays now?
Say hey picks.
The tailgate.
The tailgate.
The
yeah, college
tailgate.
show.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I just give it Bookie shit.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I know what it is. All right. Speaking of college picks, couple of college sports quick kicks.
Sure.
Can we get some more music from my college segment? See what y'all thought about these things here. Presented by Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man of In the Building. Is Jay.
Get your house, man. Get out them damn apartments. Get you a crib and hit Jay up. What are y'all waiting for?
Several little talking points here.
What you got?
Texas Tech. Boy, they look worse to me. So they have banned the tortilla throwing.
First loss.
Then we find out, oh, by the way, it was not a Tech fan that threw a pocket knife onto the field. A Kansas coach has come out and admitted that he dropped a pocket knife on accident that he had in his pocket. Why you got a pocket knife in your coaching pants?
That's my first question.
Unless
Yeah,
you're a
well,
trainer,
first of all,
unless you're a trainer or something.
Do you know anybody that doesn't? We live in Texas.
I don't carry a pocket knife.
You don't?
No.
Do you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I got a 7-inch dick. I'm good.
Yeah, if someone wants to knife me up, then knife me up, man. There's no
I don't
defense.
carry a pocket knife.
If you want to shank me that bad, go ahead.
You know, here's the thing. Texas Tech. Y'all have gotten the attention of the masses with your money and your team, but we'll forget your ass quick.
Better get it figured out.
At the end of the day, you still Texas Tech.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
No disrespect.
We haven't talked this much. I've been on radio /TV /pod 20 years. The most I talked Tech was when they upset UT. Who was the receiver? End up going to the 49ers. Whatever year that was. I forget his name.
Oh, yeah, kid from Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Mike Crabtree.
Crabtree. When Crabtree and the boys upset the Longhorns, and a few times I was like, yo, who the hell is this Patrick Mahomes kid from Tyler? I don't know about, threw for 600 yards last week. Other than that, this is the most Tech I've talked in 20 years combined.
Prior to this year, and it started with their softball team.
Yeah.
Because they had the $1 million.
That's what I'm saying. This year, my time on this pod with you is the most I've talked Tech.
Prior to this year, it would have been the day I spent 3 hours bitching and telling Texas Tech that they would regret the day they ever let Mike Leach go when they fired Coach Leach.
Pirate.
All right. The Aggies are the first team to get fined $50,000 by the SEC.
Why?
For faking an injury during the game the other night. It was great. So their DB Tyreek Chappelle, he sit down on the field during the middle of the – so A&M's up at the time 38-27. There's about 12 and a half minutes to go in the game. You see an A&M staff member looking at Chappelle going – and Chappelle's like, oh, I'm hurt.
I hate that about
I'm hurt.
college. I hate that about college.
I
College does – Aggies ain't the first team to do it.
No, but they got popped.
Yeah, good for them.
50 G's.
I hate that. College has done that a lot over the years.
Took a dive.
I hate
middle
that.
of the game. Yeah, I hate that too. Longhorns.
Uh-oh.
Who the hell do they play?
Kentucky.
No.
They just beat Kentucky. 16,
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
There we go.
They're going to have to do it without their starting free safety, Michael Taff. Tore his thumb apart in the Kentucky game. Had surgery last night.
Damn.
Out at least this game. Vows to not miss more than one game. But you know how these kids are.
Okay.
They need Mike Taff. He's good.
Did you hear? And he was trying to compliment his defense and special teams, but since we're talking Longhorns,
yes.
But I think he indirectly and accidentally threw Arch under the bus by saying our identity is defense and special teams.
Michael Taff?
No, Sark.
Oh, Sark. Oh, yeah.
So what are
You're
you
right
saying?
about that. Right.
What are you saying? I guess he's just saying what we've all known. And
yeah,
I guess
I've tried with Arch. He's not any good. So,
like you have. Wait a minute. You have Arch Manning, and he recruited this entire class for you, most of them offensively, and your identity is special teams and defense. So you've given up too.
Colin Simmons got asked about that, and he said, that's bullshit.
He was like, no, we got each other. He's like, we got offensive back. They got our back. Special team got both our backs. You saw that?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay.
I was like, Sark, you can't say that out loud. We can. You can't.
I don't know. Or is he like, hey, y'all, I've done what I can.
If you feel that way, then why is he playing? If you feel like your identity, you don't have an identity on offense, why is that guy playing?
That's a good. I don't have a comeback for that. Then he shouldn't have said it.
He shouldn't have said it.
I agree.
All good. Let's go.
Tom Izzo, the Michigan State coach, went on a 20-minute rant. I wanted to see what you thought about this.
Go ahead.
Found a loophole.
Mm-hmm.
2 guys that are in the G League
Yeah.
have now left of the professional G League and accepted scholarships at colleges. Like going backwards. A kid named London Johnson, who was in the G League last season, accepted a scholarship to go to Louisville. What's wrong with that, Rudy? Everybody's getting paid now, right?
Yeah.
Another kid, Thierry Darlan, who's from what used to be the Congo. They changed their name every 10 years over there. He got discovered in the African League.
Yeah.
He winds up in the G League last year. He just signed he got a scholarship. Well, probably with a couple of checks inside the scholarship to go to Santa Clara. So Tom Izzo went on a rant like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's funny Izzo brought this up. Buki knows. We talked about this. We talked about the first kid, Johnson.
Yeah.
On In Motion.
The
because
NCAA
we talked about
needs to change their wording.
Well, it's not even just the wording, Mike. It's some of y'all got kids in high school and they play high school basketball. I'm just in case you didn't know, your son, I won't say kid, the daughters, they're fine. Your son probably won't be recruited anywhere worth talking about because I can go get a 23 or 24-year-old from the G League.
Yeah.
Like, it's a crazy time.
Or I'll wait and see who the good guys are and just go buy them.
Yeah, it's a crazy time.
To an 18-year-old kid.
Crazy time we're in. But I agree. And Izzo, I'm surprised. Izzo's from that class, like, your Sabans and guys that are like, this ain't what I signed up for.
But Tom has a point.
He has a great point.
The NCAA has it written in their bylaws. If you've played professionally, you can't play college ball.
But now that they get money, you can.
There's a loophole. The NCAA is basically it's just another G League.
I would go executive decision to say, okay, you two are in because y'all got through the loophole, but we're writing in a bylaw that says once you're in the G League or the NBA, you can't come back.
It just
to
doesn't
school.
seem right.
I don't care if you are making money.
It doesn't seem right.
That ain't right. It's already hard enough. It ain't right.
Yeah, Izzo was joking. I'm gonna go get Magic.
Yeah. Who was that? Who was it?
Magic's gonna be on the team this year.
Oh, it was Calipari. Calipari said, "I'm about to recruit Giannis."
Yeah, why not? If we have enough money, why can't Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the University of Kentucky?
He has not played any college ball.
Or Arkansas. Right.
Yeah, LeBron James has him.
Duke can go get LeBron. He can play alongside the Boozer's kid.
Leave it to some Cody Campbell type, like at UCLA, to offer LeBron $100 million to go play at Pauley Pavilion and
go play
for
with
the Bruins.
Kid. Yeah, go play with your
go down to Arizona State. Go play with Brycey.
Yeah.
Why not, right? They've got to have some regulations.
I would write it in today.
It's outrageous.
Today. Executive order. Trump does it Trump does it every day.
Sure.
NCAA, write it in. If you've gone pro at any level, overseas, well, not overseas.
Yeah.
But you know what? Overseas guys get to play college.
That's their point. Hey, Wemby got paid. He didn't go to college.
But he
A
could
lot
have.
of guys are.
Luka could have gone to Duke.
Could have. Why
Still
not?
can.
Still can.
Still could. At this point, why can't? Hey.
If I was Luka, you know what? I'd be like, man, I'm bored. I never got to play in the Final Four.
Cooper Flag does not like
I'm
Anthony
going to
Davis.
UConn.
He's not getting along well with Jason Kidd. Cooper's going back to Duke. Why can't he do that? He only played one season. Got 3 years left eligibility. It's just not right.
Write it in.
It's
Executive decision.
Something's got to be done.
Yeah.
High school kids are getting screwed.
Yeah,
All
big
right,
time.
Congratulations
To who?
to whoever just closed on a house with Jay Ribaldo pending under contract, right? This
Love
morning on Jay's Instagram. A charming single-story gym and heritage farm is officially now under contract from its brand new roof that was installed in July. To energy-saving solar panels, spacious dual living areas, a backyard built for relaxation and creativity, this home truly checked all of the boxes. We at Ribaldo Realty Group are thrilled to have represented these sellers in making this next chapter happen. They sold a home. They helped the guy. He got his solar put on, got a paint job, got a big, nice facelift, and just sold the house for way more than he bought it for, because Jay also helps you sell houses. I think we get wrapped up into buying.
He help you sell.
You sellers out there, Jay can help you out. 210-887-1081. Jay Ribaldo of KW.com or Ribaldo.com. Their website, it is Ribaldo.
Hell, Jay.
.com.
I might be ready to sell Jay. I'm tired of paying property taxes. I think that's the biggest ripoff in American history. I don't own the home.
Property taxes?
Property, like if Florida governor, who I hate, if he outlaws property taxes, I'm moving to Florida.
He may do that.
I know. Abbott, I fucking hate you.
You came through once.
But you get rid of fucking property taxes, Abbott, I'll vote for you.
I don't like him either, but I still live in Texas.
Exactly.
You take the bad with the good.
Exactly.
Same thing with Project Marble. You got to.
I might be ready to sell,
weigh
Jay.
Everything.
I'm like,
because
it's almost time for me to pay my property taxes, and I'm just like, yo, this is stupid.
I understand property taxes. I don't get it.
You will wait till you buy a house.
Okay. Yeah, and you're right, Adrian. They're about to build a Target. They're about to build a Target. They're building some fake Disney World. So my shit about to go up again, man. Fuck this. I'm gonna just get me a condo.
Show also brought to you by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of In the Building. I'm loving the forecast.
You like the forecast?
Love it.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
More.
We're gonna try. We're trying to stay because it's hard for us because our schedules and because he's always busy. But we're trying to be consistent with the weekly
I don't want to speak out of turn, but as 50% owner of our, it wouldn't bother me if y'all post that on Love Your Heart either. Go for it.
Oh, we should.
I don't see why not. It can't hurt.
Well, let's post it on the. I'll send them to you, Buki, to post on the shorts.
Yeah,
shorts get
there.
views. We had a good YouTube week month. Yeah,
knock on the wood. Knock on the wood. We were able to give Buki a little bonus.
That's why the motherfucker got shades on today. I should punch him for that shit.
We only gave him $100.
I look
gave him $1,000.
Why you have shades on?
I look horrific today.
Oh, how are you feeling?
Shades, Buki.
I'm fine now. Mud butt got plugged.
Hey, but you know what I always like about a stomach bug? I lost weight. Like
feel
once,
skinny?
yeah.
Look at me.
Like, did you wake up feeling better?
Yeah. I threw up on my walk with my dog yesterday, and I didn't do it this morning, so it was great.
Your dog's probably like, yeah, dude, let's go back in. This is you're not. I'm supposed to do something. You ain't supposed to puke at me. That's weird.
Yeah, I can only imagine someone starting their day like about to go to work and then just hearing my ass puking on the sidewalk.
All right, well that's my long way of saying all 7 area Texas Cheer liquor stores will accept in the building. Say in the building. Don't say the building. I'd be in the building. Don't say Rudy. Don't say Buki. Don't say the weird kid that had the lit kit named after him. You have to say in the building. Get 5% off all 7 area Texas Cheer liquor stores. 7 scattered about all over the greater San Antonio area, including up in Marty. All right, shall we get violent? We ain't even punched nobody.
We haven't.
You've been yelling all day and ain't technically punched anybody yet.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's time for it, people. I want to punch you on In the Building and Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, who you punching today?
Buki. I'm the only person allowed to wear shades inside. Nah, keep them on, 'cause I want to punch you.
Okay.
If you take them off. Are you about to throw up?
No, not yet.
Okay?
Maybe, well, that would make the show a lot more interesting.
If you
No,
do throw
we're
up on camera.
It's going to stink bad. Don't do it.
And then you guys would start throwing up, and then
Yeah, I'm punching Buki.
it'd be like Family Guy.
No, it won't be.
There ain't room for 2 people with shades
I
inside.
won't be on the show long enough to puke. I'll be out. So don't.
Who you punching?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm going to punch Russell Wilson.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you finish, but we're gonna argue.
Thank you, Kanye.
I'm gonna argue with you.
Thank you, Kanye.
All right, go
I
ahead.
appreciate that.
I'm gonna go
Thank
ahead.
you for your hospitality.
I fucking knew it. Go ahead. What you got? Go ahead.
Where's my punch sound? Punch Russell Wilson.
Oh, goddamn Mike Taylor.
A man who has worn out his welcome at 4 different stops.
4
Literally won a championship in Seattle. They couldn't wait to get rid of him.
facts.
Goes to Denver. They get a new coaching staff, and they're like, wow, we ain't working with this guy.
We're having a birthday party for Russell Wilson. 2 people show up from the team.
So he gets ran out of there.
Yeah.
The desperate Steelers bring you in. They go to the playoffs with you. So you still have gas in the tank, some, but they'd rather have Aaron Rodgers than you. What does that say about your personality? Now with the Giants, you've gotten benched. And that's all. Okay, fine. But I'm not even punching him for any of that.
What are you punching?
For being a pussy and calling out Sean Payton on Twitter, and you ain't used the man's name Fuck you, pussy. Everything that people have said about Russ's personality is the truth. He's a fake-ass Christian poser bitch. So Sean Payton
took a shot.
Talking about,
he took a shot at him first.
I don't know that he took a shot.
He did.
All he said was, I was hoping that the Giants would not have started Jackson Dart by the time we played.
That's a shot.
Because Jackson's good.
No, because Russ sucks and he'd rather play Russ than Jackson Dart. Why is he still talking? Why is Russ living rent-free in Sean Payton's head?
This was after the game when they beat the Giants barely with a miracle, 33-32.
I think Sean Payton was out of line.
So the next day they're asking Sean about, wow, you avoided catastrophes. I know.
I was hoping they wouldn't start Jackson
I was hoping
Dart
they
till
wouldn't
well
play the
after us.
kid. I told John Mara, the owner, earlier this year, I love this kid y'all have, Dart. And I
know you love Sean, but come on, man. He
know
started
what?
the fight. He started the fight, Mike.
But why does Russell Wilson go to Twitter? Sean Payton don't even go on Twitter. Don't even call the guy's name out. When I criticize motherfuckers, Bouquet, do I tag people?
Well, why didn't Sean say, I wish we would have played Russ?
folks.
Sean didn't say, why didn't they play Russ? He damn sure wasn't talking about Winston.
But he was also talking about Jackson Dart.
Mike tagging everyone that he calls out on Twitter is the thing that makes me most uncomfortable that Mike does.
Oh, but that's because he ain't no pizza.
I don't call folks out unless I'm going to tag them.
I agree with
I
that.
don't have
I appreciate that.
Russ goes on X and writes classless, but not surprised. And then brings up the bounty gate. Writes, didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. And then sunglasses emoji, laughing out loud emoji, hashtag let's ride. That was the Broncos rally call when Russ was the Broncos.
I thought you could appreciate that, Mike.
I don't appreciate, first of all.
You don't like Russell Wilson, which is cool.
I don't like Russ.
That's cool. A lot of people don't.
Say the man's name. And he don't even tweet. That ain't about him. You want sympathy because you're a 15-year-old girl. You want to go on your social media. And I'm not surprised. I'm sad, and he hurt my feelings. But let me pretend like he didn't by putting a laugh out loud emoji. Hashtag let's ride while I call him classless. You talk about rent free. Sean's rent free in his fucking head.
Sean started it, Mike. Come on, man.
Sean Payton is one of the elite coaches of the National Football League.
Is he?
Russell Wilson's
Is he? He has
up.
one ring, just like Russ.
He's one of the best. One of the greats.
Buki.
And he'll probably
whose side you on, Bookie?
And Peyton has been trolling motherfuckers for years.
Been.
You know, so when the Saints won the Super Bowl,
Bounty Gate.
When the Saints won the Super Bowl, he had like a gigantic, expensive bottle of like the most expensive like Moet you can possibly have, like the ones.
It's called a Magnum.
A Magnum.
It's called a Magnum bottle, like
he had
the condoms.
A Magnum bottle. Signed it to Jerry Jones, Sean Payton, Saints Super Bowl champs, because he's still butthurt because he wanted to replace Parcells.
Like I bought a house in freaking Prosper.
Yeah,
and didn't get the
Sean
job. Yeah,
was convinced he was going to be the next coach of the Cowboys. Still trolls the Cowboys. He'll troll their asses Sunday if they win. But fuck Russell Wilson.
Come on, look, I don't
call Sean out in the media. No, do an interview. Say something about it. Don't go on Twitter.
I don't
That makes you look like a little petty bitch.
I'm not a big Russ fan, but I'm with Russ on this.
Okay.
I think he'll defend
punch.
himself.
Who you punching? I give you
I'm
plenty
punching
of time.
Buki.
Oh, for being sick? Your ass better not be contagious. This better just be like a bug.
dog, because I could have stayed at home.
This better be a bug.
I hope so.
All right.
I want 24-hour fever.
All right. Orlando Kell handles divorce.
What up, Kel?
Maybe you find out your old lady voted no on Project Marvel.
That's at this point, Mike, it's grounds for divorce the way it seems.
Yep, I know. Because you're voting. If you vote no, that means that you're voting for the city of San Antonio to not even exist anymore. Because how could we possibly go on without our local basketball team? Divorce her then. Call Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995. You can email him directly. OrlandoKellLaw@gmail.com. And if you want to, if you're serious about getting a hold of Orlando, and I've had people do this before, reach out to me and I will give you Orlando's cell phone. Y'all can go from there. It is Orlando Kell. He brings us people I want to punch each and every day. I just don't like grown men forget what I think about him personality. This is a Hall of Fame player. You're supposed to be a grown-ass man.
He's playing his way out.
You're Mr. Christian. you're Mr. Perfect. You don't ever curse.
A lot of fake Christians in America.
I know, but that's what he comes off as.
I know.
So you're gonna act like a high school kid and go cry to nobody on Twitter? That's Kevin Durant shit. Come on, man. You're Russell fucking Wilson. You are a Hall of Fame bound former world champion quarterback. Come on, man. Come on.
Too.
Don't let Sean Payton get in your shit like that where you act like a bitch. Call his ass out in the press conference so the whole world hears it. Don't go on Twitter. Only 1% of the whole fucking country tweets. What a little bitch. Have some balls. Fight the man. I don't know.
Nah, we don't want to see that.
No, he killed Sean.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. He'll get thrown around. We don't want that.
He killed him. All right. We got what are they doing? Are they doing a watch party at Slackers tonight? Put that up on the screen. I wanted to promote that tonight before we get down here today. Slackers, the official sports bar of In the Building. 5 locations, but tonight up on the Thousand Oaks location. Tell them about what we got going on.
So tonight is a industry night.
What does that mean?
So Shiner has come out with a vodka and a gin. So they're having the Shiner people come out and tell you about the spirit of Shiner's gin and Shiner's vodka. That's going to get started at 4:30. Going to be led by a young lady named Mary. Attendees that attend the tasting by Shiner will be entered into a raffle for some Spurs tickets. Then they got a happy hour starting at 5. And then, of course, you got Spurs Mavericks at 7:30.
Yes, sir.
And so if you want to,
I'm excited.
If you want a chance to win some Spurs tickets, get out to Slackers, Thousand Oaks by 4:30. Get in that raffle. Taste you some Shiner gin, some Shiner vodka.
Yes, sir.
And get up in there. So Thousand Oaks, Slackers, only way to kick off Spurs season. Spurs versus Mavs. It's gonna be a good time tonight.
Can we bump what you watching to tomorrow?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I think it's gonna be a good one. I've got some good stuff I want to talk about during the What You Watching segment. So a couple of little quick items. So the Cowboys do play the Broncos. Post-game show when it's over, presented in part by GC Roofing.
That's a huge game for you guys in your childhood, right?
What's that?
That's Broncos, Cowboys, big game for your childhood?
Nah.
Childhood? No.
They never overlap.
It's Thousand Oaks, Adrian. Yes, I'm trying to stop by. Yes, Adrian.
Yeah, Thousand Oaks. No. Didn't you watch the documentary? The only threat to us was San Francisco.
What made you think Broncos Cowboys? What
I don't know, the
triggered
team
that?
of the 90s, right? Both those teams?
The Broncos
team of the AFC.
The thing about the Broncos at that time, John Elway, which I could make an argument he's the GOAT because he took a bunch of nobodies to
John was
now
awesome.
He got his ass kicked, but when he got Terrell Davis, that's when they got back to back. But John had a run in the 90s where he was a problem.
All right. I'm going to get a late punch in real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Because we got a horse race to get to.
Yeah.
I want to punch Broncos linebacker Dre Greenlaw.
Oh, what an idiot.
That dude's a stud. So he's got busted leg. He got like bad quad or some shit. Misses the first 5 games of the season. Makes his season debut Sunday. Broncos desperately, and he's good. The Broncos defense is good, but with Greenlaw, he's even better. They bring in Dre Greenlaw in free agency. Cool, got his money, playing for Sean Payton, got Broncos, we're going to be good, blah, blah, blah. Shows up, makes his debut of the season Sunday in New York. Gets so pissed off at a referee's call, chases the referee off the field at the end of the game, and literally threatens him.
I saw that.
And so the NFL's like, yeah, you ain't playing Sunday.
Yeah.
You can't get one game in, you're suspended already. Way to let the team down, bro. Threatening the ref. It's fine to yell at the ref, call him that was a shitty call. Threaten him. Like, I'm going to kick your fucking ass, man. What are you doing? No,
this ain't soccer.
Sean Payton needs to get control of his locker room.
Yeah, this ain't.
You like that? You like that? Sean Payton's lost
Sean,
control.
Get your shit together,
Gee,
Sean.
I thought you were Mr. Discipline. So Dre Greenlaw, good for the Cowboys, ain't playing Sunday. Hell or high water, rain or shine, me and Rudy will have Cowboys postgame show on Sunday. Speaking of which, it is brought to you in part by GC Roofing and Construction, the official roofing company of us is GC. Thank you to Russ and Gino and the guys. I think they start, project number 23 today or tomorrow? My boy Cohen's house.
Somewhere around there.
They're going over to Cohen's. We got yet another member of this show who has a roof job because of our guys, GC Services. They went over there, took a look. They did the paperwork. All been done. Now we start the process. Going to have a badass looking new roof thanks to GC Services, 210-347-0426, GC Services. All right, get them horses ready.
get
Ready to
ready.
do this?
By the way, a quick
sir.
preview for what you're watching Wednesday. You should watch the Montreal Expos doc that just came out on Netflix.
I want to write it down. I'm highly interested. Is
Yeah.
Tim Raines highly?
I don't
Save
know.
it for tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just know that the owner of the Expos did the interviews,
Mhm.
and apparently he's the asshole that got all that started. So
Yeah.
it should be interesting.
Oh, so the Expos they don't play in Montreal anymore?
no,
No.
dead.
Oh, I guess so. Montreal doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
They're done.
They burned
Dead.
the city to the ground.
Yeah.
Canadians
Shitty
left.
town.
Yeah.
No
Shitty
one's
town.
there. Yeah, lost everything.
Vancouver had the Grizzlies.
Economy's just gone into the shithole.
Shit.
No
yeah.
tourism ever. They got rid of they tore their convention center down because the Expos left, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Without those pro teams, we don't have cities, I guess.
Seattle
Right, Spurs.
sucks since the
Yeah.
Supersonics left. No one travels to Seattle
Ever.
anymore.
My God. I don't know how Seattle's functioned.
Yeah.
All right. Did you write down the 3 guys that won yesterday?
Yeah,
we
we
just
have.
be trolling the shit out of our own people.
Yeah,
Give me
fuck
some
'em.
of that. Fuck them. We're trolling the Spurs mostly. I ain't mad. It's not the people. It's the people that have the outlet that disappoint me.
No, and it's
all
also
this
it's
fear-
also
you used
the
a great word, fear mongering.
fear mongering, and it's also the fans that are like think they're right. Like, what makes you right?
Yeah, and why
About
do
the
why do the
situation.
Spurs have so much business cred with everybody?
No, yeah,
Winning titles has nothing to do with whether or not we
Business.
should build their ass an arena.
Yeah, you
All right,
see-
all right.
you
Get
seen the
bogged
East
down.
Side? Have you seen the East Side? They had 20 years.
Yeah.
They had 20 years to make good on that promise. Didn't do shit on the
Yeah.
East Side.
If they want to help the East Side, they all should have built houses in the East Side and lived over by the arena rather than get helicoptered in from the Dominion. If you care about the community like
Yeah.
you say you do.
I'm voting.
Here's
no.
some free shoes. Here you go, kids. Let me hop back in my hovercraft and go back up to Bernie.
I'm voting no. I'm mad. I'm voting no. Fuck them.
I'm still leaning yes. I can't. The bullshit is what drives me nuts. All right.
Wait a minute. Time out, Bookie. I got a discrepancy.
Uh-oh.
We did horses. Now you switching to camels.
Yeah, watch out. There's going to be another animal tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
fine.
shit,
We
we
got
got-
zebras.
It better not be monkeys.
It better not be 2 naked guys leapfrogging each other either. Knowing you, it'd be something shitty, some shit like that.
That's only in my dreams. Only in my dreams. Let's race these camels.
There we go.
Go ahead, Bookie.
All
You
right,
got it.
Race
You
these
wrote down
fucking camels.
yesterday.
Hey, my wife's in there.
Oh, really?
Oh, look!
cool.
Rudy's wife's in here. Let's hope
That's
she wins.
hilarious.
I
My
am
wife is riding the hump.
unreal. It's not the first time
Come on,
she's
babe.
riding.
What the fuck?
John Stout, Joey
Damn.
Fernandez.
Damn, Anna's slowly drifting.
You wrote
She's
down
gone.
yesterday's names, the winners, right?
Yes,
The
yes. I have them
finalists? Okay.
screenshotted
All right,
in my
excellent.
computer.
All right, 30 seconds to go.
21 for life. A
I want
constant
Ethel
team.
Wolf in.
Live
Ethel
on
Wolf
the
donates a
outside.
lot.
Ethel Wolf, 98, pulls ahead by a neck.
Let's
Which
see.
camel took a shit this morning? The camel that took a good shit will win.
Jake Hood now making his push to the front. There goes 21 for life.
Jake
the
Hood
shit
out
has
to
not
the
been
lead
taken.
now.
Here comes another one at
How
the
come
top.
how come the black jockey's last name is Hood?
That's a good question. Thomas Castillo pushing at the top of the screen. Who wants it? Who
Oh
wants
my
it?
God! 1 second. Will Castillo hang on? Probably not. Here comes our Warder. Okay, it's the top 3 though. Looks like David, I think. Okay, so David, and write that name. I'm gonna help you out, David.
I like David getting in there. David donates quite a bit. Shout out to
Alright.
Dave.
I don't
getting
mean
in.
we're going to run rigging this for you though.
Yeah, we are.
love you. Yeah, we are.
Fuck 'em.
Alfredo Martinez.
Yep.
Don't
Alfredo
ever see him.
Martinez. Thank you, Alfredo. And who else? Martin Alvarez. All right, cool.
Martin Alvarez.
Martin Alvarez or Martin Alvarez, whatever you want to say it. That some bitch is a finalist. Those
Yeah.
3 guys joined yesterday's finalists. They will race in the final race on Friday. Tomorrow we'll have our 3rd and final heat.
My wife got 7th. I'm about to text her. You got 7th in the camel race.
All right, very good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Don't win shit.
No, don't win nothing. But you got 7th out of 80th. That ain't bad.
At least my wife. Even my wife's a subscriber. What's y'all a member?
I love that.
A member. Excuse me.
Yeah. So but money's going right back to the household. But
Yeah,
I appreciate
exactly.
that's how I love it. It runs the numbers up. If you're not a member, tomorrow we're going to do another one of these races, and the 3 win, the win, the place, the show, advance to Friday's final race, and the winner of that wins the Jefferson bottle of whiskey, and you get your name said.
And if you
on
haven't
the
seen
show.
your name the first 2 days, that means you're probably in the final heat tomorrow.
Yes, sir. All right, that's it.
Don't mean you're gonna win shit.
We're done. Thank y'all very much. I got to get a nap in. because I gotta go to Sammy's. Got to pick out some shirts.
Oh yeah.
I got to get a nap in because it's an 8:30 tip off. And 50-year-old Mike ain't the same as he used to be. All right, I'll be tweeting tonight. What are you doing tonight during the game, Bouquet?
Oh, we didn't read. Hey, we got money to read, Mike.
Oh, balls. Get back to
Go
the
back
money.
up. Go back to the money.
Just let the music play. Rube, $4.99. Mike
That's a
has
good
a
topic
history
for
buff.
tomorrow.
Thoughts on Trump destroying the East Wing of the White House to build the Mar-a-Lago Ballroom on Real Bookie? Give me Patriots.
We talk about that tomorrow, Mike.
Screenshot that and send it to me. That's my boy Rube. I got hot
Who else?
sports opinions. Okay. Rogie Valadez, $10. Punch the realtors on social, pushing the arena. Punch the fear-mongering. I'm twice divorced. Leave, I ain't scared. Wimby for MVP. Spurs go 50-32. Have the best bench with Carter Harper. I love that. Fuck y'all, Spurs. You want to leave? Go
Shout
ahead
out
and
to
leave, but
Rosie for having
Wimby.
some balls.
Yeah, I've been divorced. I don't give a fuck.
I love it. I've been
What's
divorced
that?
twice. Shit. Julian B. Not being able to cuss on these super chats is BS. I missed the exorcism drop. Cowboys haven't beat Denver since 95. That's wild. All right, and they probably won't beat them Sunday neither, but we're going to do a post-game show regardless.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
going to do a big podcast called In the Building tomorrow. Love y'all hard. Get your ass on there. Become a member. Win you some swag. Win you some booze. See y'all tomorrow.
Yep.